Hey everyone, I'm back with another video. I know it's been long. It's been about 7 months almost. But I've decided that I'm going to turn this into an accessibility, disability, advocacy, education, mumbo jumbo all rolled into one. Because if you have stuck around since my hashtag proud to be video a couple of years ago, you would know I am in a wheelchair. I have spina bifida. So, the first topic I'm going to talk about was highly requested on my Facebook, because that's the only place that I can get people to vote for what they want to see, is dating. Now, dating with spina bifida is very intricate. It's very tedious. You gotta maneuver. Because these are the kinds of things that I've come to find or come to learn, or the things that I've experienced. Not saying that it's like this for everybody with spina bifida, because there's quite a few people that do have spina bifida that are in amazing relationships, that are married, that have children. I'm speaking for myself. Me with spina bifida. First topic I'm gonna breach is probably the hardest one. Sex. Point blank period. Everybody does it. Everybody knows what it is. Now, question I get all the time. Can you even have sex? I have the parts. Yes, I can have sex. Men. And or women, if, roles are reversed or whatever your preference, whatever have you. The way to accurately phrase this question is it enjoyable for you? Because people with spina bifida have lessened or non-existent sensation in their lower regions, their pelvis and their leg areas and all of those things, typically from the waist down. So that's how you ask with some tact, people. Can you even have sex just makes you sound ignorant. Point blank period. Just saying, it does. To me anyway. I'm gonna turn this. There we go. Sorry. No, I don't like that. So as you can see, this video is not going to be very well edited, anything like that. If anybody is good at editing YouTube videos and wants to help me out, hit me up. So yeah. That's the first thing, is can you even have sex? The next thing that I've come to find in my few years that I've been trying to date is fetishes and devotees. Fetishes. I'm cool for everybody having their thing. You have a foot fetish, go for it. I mean, I try not to judge people because I know people judge me. But if you want to have sex with somebody just to say that you had sex with somebody in a wheelchair, that's kind of a whole different ballgame. Because I'm a person. I'm not just something that you can use to satisfy yourself. I'm not a thing. My body is mine. So that's a very, very personal one for me. I've had that quite a bit. Now, devotees are pretty much kind of along the same realm. It's just a more intense version of wanting to have sex with somebody just because they're in a wheelchair. Now, there may be people in wheelchairs with spina bifida, cerebral palsy, whatever, that may be cool with that. That's fine. Not judging. Just letting you know what dating is like in a wheelchair with spina bifida. No judgment. Just giving you facts. And then there's the one that really kind of pisses me off. Now, if any of these scenarios, any of these anecdotes that I'm going to share on my channel, I'm not going to name names because I don't throw people under the bus. I'm 26 years old. I'm over it. I'm using these anecdotes and these experiences just as educational learning examples for you. Now, if you happen to hear an anecdote or an experience and you know it's about you, don't come for me. Because like I just said, we're adults. I'm over it. I'm not giving these examples to dog you. Giving these examples to educate. Now, the thing that I hear the most when dating or trying to date someone: you're my best friend, or you're my little sister, I couldn't do that. Now, there have been a couple of situations where it has been true. There's one guy, I've known him since we were in kindergarten. Beautiful son, love him. He's my nephew. Just amazing man. And come to think of it now, it would be weird if we dated because we are so close. And that's not a facade. You know, with him, I know it's not, he's not using "you're my best friend" or "you're like my sister" as a cover-up. I know he's not, because we are that genuinely close. And I get that. There are some situations, though, where people are using "you're like my little sister," we're too close, we're too good of friends, I couldn't see myself dating you, as a cover-up for I couldn't handle dating someone with your disability. Now, back when I was probably, 14, 15, just starting to really, want to date, I probably wouldn't have said this. But 26-year-old me, just tell me it's my disability. Just tell me. I'm going to hate you a lot less for a lot less longer if you just tell me I don't think I could handle your disability. Because there are days that I can't handle my disability, but I'm stuck with it. Point blank, period. So there's that. I say that to say there's one example. I don't talk to him anymore, so I don't think there's a chance he's going to find this video, but if he does, again, dude, I'm not dogging you. I'm over it. You apologized. We're good. But I have to tell the story. 9th grade. Fell for this guy. Asked him out. And he told me that he already had a girlfriend or that he already liked someone else or something like that. And so therefore the answer was no. 7th period, the last period of the day, the last class of the day, I have 2 or 3 people in a row come up to me. I had asked them out earlier in the morning, and then by the end of the day, that just in that 7th period, hour long, whatever it was, half an hour, 45 minutes, I don't really remember, but in that time period, I'd had about 2 or 3 people come up to me and say, you know, I'm so sorry, what he did was really shitty. And I just, like, I was dumbfounded. I was like, what do you guys mean? Like, he likes someone else, or he has another girlfriend, you know, he has a girlfriend, or, you know, whatever the excuse that I had been fed was. And they said, is that what he told you? And I said, yeah, that's what he told me. And they said, well, he lied to you. It's because you're in a wheelchair. And he just didn't want to tell you. So, if you're too scared to tell me that you don't want to be with me because I'm in a wheelchair, don't let me find out from my friends. Just don't. Man up and tell me. That was probably the hardest dating experience I had been through. And I hadn't even dated the guy. That was simply because he wasn't able to tell me that he didn't want to be with someone with my disability. Granted, 9th grade, we're like 14, 15, whatever. Like I said, done with it. But I've had some really nice experiences with dating. I had a boyfriend for about a year and a half. A lot of that was really good. A lot of it was really shitty, but I won't go into that. But a lot of it was really good. And there have been some guys who genuinely had some tact and were genuine with me and treated me great. But I can't deny the fact that dating with spina bifida or any kind of physical disability or disability in general is difficult. It's hard. It sucks. But it can be great. Shout out to all my disability people that are living their best life and in great relationships or married or have kids or whatever have you. Shout out to all of you.